Welcome back. It is still the conversation, and thank you for staying tuned. Our topic is one that impacts virtually all of us. Adebimpe have been saying not to start making money on social media.
Joy, the money these people like Omobukola, the money they make
you want to start
online,
making
social media. They'll say hey, you can use ChatGPT to make money. You can use YouTube to make money. You can use even Google. Please, Omobukola,
you want to start making money.
You're going to, reveal all the secrets.
Oh yes. So we'll be discussing trends and innovations shaping social media. Social media is no longer just a tool for connection. It's shaping businesses, as Adebimpe has said, influencing culture and driving innovation across industries. And joining us today on the conversation is Omobukola Adeyemi. She's a social media manager and a content creator. So with her experience, she's here to help us understand the current landscape of social media and the innovations driving its future. You're welcome, Omobukola.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
So let's begin. How did you find yourself in this field?
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Maz. Thank you so much for this opportunity. How I found myself in social media.
You have to speak up.
Okay, how I found myself in social media. I think about 5 to 6 years ago, I mean, as a young girl, you needed to be on social media, kind of. I just really loved making videos, taking pictures, putting myself out there. And it started as a YouTuber. So I have a YouTube channel where I post content, though related to faith-based content. And it started from there. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is how it works. You can actually put out good content there and still make money from it. I mean, on YouTube, you can monetize your channel and everything. Then I graduated to social media management. I had to take a few courses. I took a course on YouTube marketing as well, just to have a proper knowledge on how it is done and how to even be professional about it. So yeah, I think that's basically how I got in.
Okay, you talked about monetizing your YouTube channel,
Yes.
and there are other platforms we have like TikTok, Instagram, and of course, what's that other one?
Facebook.
Yes, Facebook and Threads.
Threads.
How? My name is about making money. How can you make money?
You should just told you she took a course.
We hear this thing. No, anybody that wants to make money, the person does not have money like me. So, how do we take a course when we don't have money? How do we pay? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I understand. There are free courses actually that you can take. There are free courses, I mean, on Coursera, on Udemy. You just need to be dedicated to it.
Free.
There are some that are actually free
on
them, yes. You just need to be very
dedicated to it.
Yes, dedicated to it. Then really, really learning about it, because most companies or clients who exactly give you jobs, if you really don't know what you're doing. Then personally now, you really need to know how to, I mean, there are several tools that you now need to learn of to get a better understanding. So there are free courses to take to get a proper understanding on how it is done. Then you can always practice with maybe a friend's channel or a family member's channel, just to build on it and have a better understanding.
Okay, well, I'm now telling you, me, Adebimpe Omotayo, I've decided to be, okay, what if I decide to be a faceless content creator?
Okay.
What are the steps, to take?
Okay, I think the first thing you want to do is to know which platform works for you. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you'll need lots of short form videos. I mean, a way to actually win or gain access into people's mind is through short form videos. That's
I
just
see
like,
that trends a lot. Just
yes,
short clips.
reels. I mean, because people, not even Nigerian now,
Because
people.
I'm very shy. I don't want people to see my face. So I want to be a faceless content creator.
Yes, so when you know which platform worked for you, then you, I mean, open the channel. Then you need to have like a content calendar, because people want you to be consistent. If you want me to follow you, if you want me to engage your post, then
To churn out content,
Yes.
you know, regularly.
regularly. Well, it doesn't have to be every day, but consistent.
You
Can
have to
be
be in the
once
faces
in a
of
week.
people.
Yes. Like let them anticipate that, oh, 6 p.m. Monday, she's going to post. So it's something that you're looking forward to, not a one-off time thing. Yes.
So years back, we didn't have TikTok, Threads. I just opened that one 2 days ago. Safe. Threads. I just opened it 2 days ago. But you know what we used to have Facebook. Now
Yeah.
with this new what are they called, platforms now?
Yeah.
How has it changed or made this content creation industry evolve over the years?
I think it has really, really helped us. It has really, really helped us. Take, for example, right now, we have a lot of online vendors. Normally, before you want to get some things, you have to go to the market, you have to, price and all of those things. But now you can just order. You can just, this Instagram vendor sells hair. I like this hair. Can you deliver it to me? So I feel like in the business aspect,
Does
it
help
makes...
businesses.
Yes, it makes... it has really done a lot of good to business owners, online vendors. Then I think aside that, brands, that's also helped brands to have more reach, go more global. I mean, there are about 4.9 billion people that are very much active on social media right now. So, I mean, social media is just like an atmosphere where birds can fly. So every single person can fly. Social media is such.
I want us now to look at the downsides.
Okay.
You are an expert in this field right now. So
Yes,
in
ma'am.
your course of work, what are some of the challenges that you have seen or the holes that you can pick?
The challenges. I think I'd like to relate that with, you know, the innovation of AI and all of those things. I feel like it has made us mentally lazy, right? When we want to create
I
content.
to hear this mentally easy.
Oh, you both decided there, right?
Some of us are old, yeah. We can't be thinking too much. And when you have AI that can do the job for you, work with it. What is mentally lazy? Why
All
must some people like you like the hard way of doing things when the easy way is there for you?
I mean, it's beautiful. It has its advantage. I use it sometimes. But, you know, when we have a topic or something I want to work on, we just go to ChatGPT and have a very cute prompt. Something like, I'm a social media manager. I want to create a content plan for 30 days. And to bring everything out.
You see? And you're telling me mentally lazy.
I mean, it has its advantages and, yeah, I think a bit of its downside.
Okay, talking about content creation, I've noticed, which is something we've also talked about this morning, must you be controversial
To trend.
to trend?
Must it be controversial to trend? Or maybe not.
Some people thrive in controversy.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And they're trending.
So I feel like there's a difference between, I mean, you can trend for the bad reasons. I mean, we hear people trending because they killed someone or trending because something bad happened. But I really believe that you know, you can trend and then not have the followers, right? So you can trend, or people know that you did this, but then people are not really following you. They're not really looking forward to what you can give them per se. Or you just trend, this guy, and then it goes off. So I think to really, really build a community of followers, subscribers, I think you have to be authentic in the contents that you create.
Okay.
Okay, so
you're using, okay, John.
picking you now on being authentic, you said something earlier that most of your content are faith-based. So how do you now, so it means that you have, like, this is what you are known for.
Yes.
So how do you now ensure that you gain followership? Because I know that sex sells, do you understand? And seduction sells.
Yes.
So for you now to ensure, to say that your contents are faith-based, which means that you're promoting morality,
Yes.
how do you ensure that you get followers?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. I think something that I now do, or I now encourage people to do, is be excellent in your content. Be excellent, right? When you almost cannot ignore excellence. So if what you're saying is really excellent, oh, this thing really makes sense, and as much as possible, you try to create a video with better quality, or even through text, right? So I think quality and excellence. And I feel like the reason why we think that all of these things sells is because we Christians are not exactly rising up to it. So we keep saying, oh, LGBTQ here, we see immorality here, and we feel like that's all that they're used to it. But if we, as Christians, you know, put out more content, then I feel like they are actually trending because we're not doing more. So I think that's now where we come in. Keep putting out excellent and educative content.
Okay, in order to have enough followers, I've heard about people buying followers.
Buying accounts.
Buying, buying followers, What impact does that have, in the long run?
I think what that just does is to I don't really believe in buying, as a social media manager, I don't believe in buying followers. Because why am I seeing 15K followers, and then the latest post you made, I only saw one like? It doesn't
add up.
Yeah, it doesn't add up. So I believe that there are better ways to really build up your page and make it authentic, right? Let people come to actually like your page because they love it, not because... I really don't believe in buying followers, and I believe that there are step-by-step ways to actually grow your page or your channel.
As a social media manager now, and you've also said you have your own YouTube channel. Social media manager, you also manage some people's accounts,
Yes.
such as a business? Is it also what you do, like face-based content?
Yeah.
How do you go about it?
Well, I think it's just creating a balance, because aside media, I do several other things. I'm a student, civil engineering student, 400 level, and yes, Unilag. And I mean, I'm a purity therapist. I write. I do several other things, but I think how I've been able to manage it is creating a balance. Oh, this particular time to this particular time, I'll give it to work, and this other time. So, like, every day I have a to-do list, like a plan, to just make sure that everything is organized and a particular one is not falling for each other to rise. Okay. So I create a plan, and I have time as, oh, once it's 4 p.m., you have to do this. So just in case I'm getting carried away in maybe gisting with my friends or doing some other things that's not in my plan, it brings me back to what I'm supposed to do. So, okay.
You haven't, there's something I still want you to talk about that you've not talked about. These days when you go to schools, graduation ceremonies, you don't hear I want to be a doctor. You hear things like, I want to be an influencer. And we parents will be looking at ourselves like, we want to be an influencer. We want to be a social media manager. Ha! What's that?
Is it really lucrative?
Is it? No, it is.
It is lucrative.
It is. So, I'm going to asking you this question again.
Okay.
What do you do exactly, aside your own YouTube channel? What do you do for other people that they pay you for to manage their social media? I'm trying to understand.
Okay,
so how do you do it?
Okay, so there are like steps to it. My most used platform is Instagram.
Instagram?
Yes,
okay.
That's like my major. Okay. So on Instagram, the first thing you really want to do, okay, take for instance, you're telling me to manage your account. We'd have a conversation first. What are you trying to build?
I want to sell Ashoki.
Okay, you want it awesome. Then we now need to look at your audience. Who are the people that will buy Ashoki?
Everybody's buying Ashoki.
Maybe older women would want to.
Who says it's older women?
Ashoki is trending now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, true. I mean, brides would want Ashoki. So now looking at your audience, we now create a content calendar. So then we both decide. I might go to create it, then we agree on it that, okay, this for a month, these are the things that I feel like we should put out this month that would really, really bring us followers and maybe clients to buy your product. Then we review it together. Okay, say we're posting three times a week. That means that because Reels, like I spoke earlier, is short form content are really, really trending. So out of the 3 posts, we know that 2 of it are going to be Reels, because we get to have more reach and more engagement through that. So now that we have 2 Reels in a week, then we now decide what is the content going to be about. Will it be a behind the scene when you go to market to shop for the product? Will it be, get ready with me as I go to market to shop for all of those things, right? Then we draft them out. Okay, on Monday, you're going to do a get ready with me video. On Wednesday, you're going to do an unboxing video. Okay, hi guys, all of those things. So it is first creating a content calendar, then agreeing on the kind of content that we're going to create to ensure that we have this reach. I think another kind of content that actually has more reach and engagement is graphics, good graphics actually. Yes, so we can also include that, very engaging captions. Of course, I really want to now work on that, engaging captions. And there's something that we also call to action. I don't know if you've read some posts where underneath you see things like get yours now, or those are like call to actions. Or we're selling out soon, or you can pre-order now.
Did you study all this?
This is going to lead me to my next question, because it is lucrative, but there is a lot of hard work that is being put into it.
I like the fact that it's also organized.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it's also all organized. Did you learn it in Unilag?
No.
Just joking.
So now, what are the skills or basic skills that one who wants to become a content creator, a social media manager must have?
I think first you need to know how to write, and write well. Write really engaging captions. You need to know how to write well. Then you need to know how to make researches based on the field you'll be working with, right? And the thing about being a social media manager is you don't have to do it by yourself. You don't have to know everything by yourself. You can look at people that have gone ahead and just learn from them.
Do you have people that like mentors?
Yes, I do. One of them is Bolaji Billions, the social media ogre. And she's one person that I've learned from. I'm really still learning from.
I have a long way to go.
You have a long way to go.
I don't want to again.
You don't want to again?
I'll tell Bukola to be doing it for me.
So, what are some other skills that?
Yes, so writing is one major. Then another thing is you don't really exactly maybe need to know how to design, but have an eye for graphics. Like, maybe when the graphic designer that you're working with does a design, you should be able to, I think we should place this here. I think the text should be here. So just have a good eye for designs. And once again, you don't have to know how to design, right? Then I think another thing you need to do is know how to work with a team, teamwork. Because in some companies, you might need to work with the content creator. You might not double as a content creator. So you might now need to, know how to work with other people, not just you now. You need to be able to relate with the graphics designer, the content creator, and every other person in the media team. So being a good writer, having an eye for graphics, teamwork. Then I think another thing would be knowing your field. So, for instance, you're managing a clothing brand, then you should have a high knowledge for fashion. You should be able to know, okay, I think this will sell more. You should be able, whatever field that you want to manage, or whatever niche or community you want to manage, you should be able to have a very great idea of what they are doing there. Because as a social media manager, you're like the face of the brand. You are the one to respond. Oh, yes, I forgot to also mention that we don't just post. So there's a myth about social media. You just say, oh, all you do is just to post. I mean, I've gotten that a lot. I'm like, I do much more than posting. Yes, I mean, you need to respond to DMs, comments. You need to track the analytics, and everything that is going behind the stage, what you don't see or what your clients will not see. So yeah.
Let's look at ethical considerations of content creators and brands. You know, what are these ethical values or considerations, you know, people like you consider before you put your content out there? Even though we know that social media is not regulated, but there's something they do. People will go and report your page when they find that some of your posts are inappropriate. Okay, so what are the ethical considerations you put into place before you put your content out there?
Okay, so I know that for different platforms they differ. But I know for Instagram and YouTube that there are some words that you can't exactly say. Yes, some offensive words.
You can talk about that, right? That's a dead, there's some words,
Yes. So right now it's just you being able to, I mean, I think now reading about it, that's like your job as a social media manager too. Reading about it, what are the things that I can't exactly put out here? Yes, so reading about it and ensuring that you do not exactly just talk about it, just to avoid your page being banned or your client's page being banned or something like that.
Thank you, Omobukola Adeyemi, for sharing your expertise on this ever-evolving topic. We've been talking about... We've been talking about trends and innovation shaping the social media. We've not finished this conversation, but we have to go now. Omobukola Adeyemi is a social media manager and content creator. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much, Ma.
The conversation continues when we come back.